speaking in front of this many people. But really, I am too angry about a lot of things to let anxiety rule my life anymore, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't even fit all that I'm angry about in one poem. So, here's what I've got. An ode to America the beautiful. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Really? Beauty? 'Cause I've got eyes, and I know there isn't beauty here. What's beautiful about school kids dying or migrant children crying? 'Cause we can't talk about solutions without throwing punches. Why is that, you might ask? Well, I've got a few hunches. Amber waves of grain, now there all I see is pain. 'Cause that grain or apples or any number of crops was harvested by immigrants who then get taken away by cops after working summer after summer for maybe $1 per hour. Purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. I can't see those dignities, I try and all in vain. 'Cause the smog from our polluted cities is filling up the skies and climate is definitely changing, but no, that's all just lies. America, America, God shed his grace on thee. Now there's something I can get behind. God, shed your grace, I plead. Supposedly this is a Christian nation, but it's hard to believe you're pleased. 'Cause if God's principles founded this democracy, which by the way means it's not a theocracy, then whatever happened to feeding the hungry, housing the homeless, give to the needy? I guess I got lost in translation, maybe around the same place, where he justified at the start of the nation that 3/5 was the personhood of a race. And while I'm at it, maybe I'll rant some more, like the issues surrounding the unborn. Protect the unborn, you shout. Yes, please do, but also maybe protect the born too? Like maybe those children all locked up in cages. Oh, isn't that one a crime for the ages? Or maybe the kids in low-income homes who starve in the summer, worn down to the bone. And my heart just breaks for people of faith, to be filled to the brim with irrational hate. And all I want is to scream in their faces, is this really Christ-like, you ignorant racists? But my generation eats Tide Pods, we're not to be trusted. Never mind that we're killing ourselves, it's not their fault we're busted. And the rest of us were brainwashed by a liberal education. Don't you fear for the days when we control the nation? Crown the good with brotherhood. Now see, that's where I have hope, despite people enslaved to dope, and politicians that love to grope. Players kneeling, women marching, and love for others overarching all the hate in the world. A new generation of boys and girls, those kids leading protests, shouting, we shouldn't be dying, and the reporters' voices above all the crying. People rushing to Puerto Rico with aid, because if you didn't know, they still need to be saved. They're still without power. Flint has no clean water, and there are people running to assist. And though the thought of that does not fill me with bliss, there's a sort of peace that comes from knowing there is still good in the sum of all the things on this earth, and we may yet maintain some worth by exercising our civil liberties and maybe learning a bit of civility. Crown the good with brotherhood, all those who fight the good fight. Give to them those who would stand along them side by side. Crown the good with brotherhood, those with rationality in these ranks. Negotiate and compromise if they should, and for that I would always give thanks. Is this a call to action? Yeah, that's right. I implore you all to join the fight. No more can we let selfish greed outweigh necessities of those in need. Hate causes a lot of problems, but it may just solve one yet, if we direct that hate to things that really deserve it. Don't hate others, but hate abuse and evil. Hate the idea that any human is illegal. Let your blood boil, let it ring in your ears. What is my legacy at the end of my years? You may not believe it, but I am a moderate, and this is my impassioned plea. Free this country, free it from hate, from sea to shining sea. Home of the brave and land of the free, America, God shed your grace on thee. There has to still be beauty here, though it may be hard to see. Thank you.
One more time, Abby.